This time, on Operation Cathal.
Why are you talking like that?
I have no idea.
Can you just kill this guy? I'm trying to write with my offhand. Oh god. Have you ever tried writing with your left hand? Being right-handed? I assume you're right-handed. Maybe you're left-handed.
No, I'm right-handed, but only ambidextrous in certain ways.
Eh.
But
Oh my god.
yeah, it like sucks when I try with my left hand.
Oh my god. I hadn't tried this. This is like awful. How does anybody write with their left hand ever? How is it possible for left-handed people to exist? They're freaks of nature.
Freaks!
Everything's all
Be
wrong.
gone from us, you left-handed people.
Ah. Okay. We can keep doing the show now. I finished writing with my left hand. I don't know why I wasted so much time doing that. I should have just swapped hands after we killed the guy. But, like, I was already freaking halfway done, so I was committed. But it's hard. Everything about it feels wrong. And also, freaking wizards!
Die, you wizards!
See, this is the time where Bull Rush would come in handy. We were talking between episodes about Bull Rush versus Whirlwind. And I said Whirlwind is probably generally going to be better. The only time Bull Rush would be better is when I have to chase after these goddamn wizards and I can't because the camera's stuck. And also they're running pretty quickly, so.
Yeah, they're pretty quick.
They run about the same speed I do, so it's hard to catch up with them unless they stop moving for a second. So. Sure are killing a lot of friggin' lizard folk.
Oh yeah.
Sure up Slavis or whatever his name was isn't too bummed.
If he's a tribe of one, just imagine how...
No, he said he was a tribe of one because all of his friends were gone, man.
Yeah,
And I'm
like
dead
everyone
now.
has ditched him. Like, just imagine how big that tribe is. All these lizard men would be killed.
Yeah, but like that doesn't give you any point of reference. I don't understand your point. Also, I'm dead. Now you're dead.
We are both dead.
Why are we dead, man? Like, how come you
I don't
died
know.
to one guy? I told you I was dead, and you just were like, okay, I'll shoot this guy with my lightning and stand here. Freaking... How hard is it to freaking live, man? It's not hard. I have to fight with these guys that I killed freaking while I was trying to write left-handed again. Anyways.
Alright. Gonna kill us some lizard men.
So we're here in a flooded city, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I always like the aesthetic kind of concept of a flooded, like, ruined city.
It's pretty cool. Like the whole, where the vines just engulf everything and the, this looks nice. As far as, like, overrun type, places.
Man, help me kill this wizard!
Shooting my balls, man.
You weren't for a while, and I was like, what is he doing? The freaking wizard running around. I'm sitting here chasing him like a doofus. And you're just standing there watching. You do realize I can't catch up with them, right? Chasing down wizards sucks. Like, really, really sucks.
Like they keep on rolling crits and you just roll a 1 type suck.
Oh, it's not that bad. Like, see, that's one of the fun things about D&D. Not fun, really, but funny, I guess. Is that, like... And this is actually sort of almost, I would almost say even a problem with it. Because, like, you know, you have this element of storytelling, right?
Yeah.
Where you have almost this obligation to be sort of like, okay, I need to sell this, right? This moment, this battle, or this event, you know, this character. And, you know, I feel like it's good for player characters not to be taken too seriously. But you know, if say I have like some super lich type character, right? Like I want some Sauron type character, and then like we get into combat, and Sauron rolls a 1, and then he rolls another 1, and then he rolls another 1, and then he rolls another 1.
That would suck.
You know, it's possible for like this final epic boss of like Lord of the Rings to go an entire battle without making a single hit. And then the other guys just keep nailing their throws and stuff like that, and like they're like, "Oh man, look, we're just kicking the crap out of this guy." And then the battle ends, and like, you know, it's like the guy did nothing because he rolled really poorly.
Yeah.
So in that way, it's possible for like a level 1 character to theoretically defeat like a level 20 lich or something. You're just like, what? How? Luck of the dice.
Yeah, because
Extremely unlikely, but possible.
Yeah. I mean, getting the same number on a D20 is going to be pretty hard.
Yeah, well, the thing is that technically speaking, I mean, you know, if you had like a final boss like Sauron or something like that, he might have something like a plus 12 to hit.
Yeah.
You know, maybe even higher. Just to make him like real dangerous. But, you know, that means that if he rolls like a 5, he'd still have like a 17. Which, like, a first level character could theoretically have enough armor class so that wouldn't hit them. And if you expand the range from, like, rolling 1s to rolling 5s, like 1 through 5s, you know, it's like a 25% chance. And yes, it's still not, like, statistically great, but, you know, it's not quite as much of an anomaly as, rolling 1, 1, 1, 1. Like, that'd be terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you're in a tough spot and you're the player doing this.
It's
like, oh, I'm rolling my attack roll.
Yeah, well, honestly, you know, that happens. There's definitely games where, like, I've rolled really poorly or one of my players has rolled really poorly. And it's like, sometimes you just have those games where it's like, you just go through the whole session and your highest roll is like an 8. And you're like, I'm not having fun playing today.
Today is one of my off days.
Sometimes you just can't help it. I don't know, I feel like everybody has days like that. But pick up the gold, man.
I keep on thinking it's fire.
Not all gold is made of fire. Alright, so this feels like the way we're supposed to go, so I want to go back and check one of those paths really quick. Just kill a few more of these guys.
Seems like we always keep on saying that. Oh, just a few more and a few more pop up.
Well, there's lots of enemies. It's just that kind of game, honestly. There is no shortage of crap to kill. Like, I've played a couple games that have more enemies than this. There's always stuff like Diablo 2 or Samurai Warriors or a real-time strategy game. And you're dealing with armies and crap. Alright, so I just want to see what's down that little path back there. Because it doesn't seem like the right way after going that far down that path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure you talk to the microphone.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to get that close to it, I'm just saying that. It's a pretty good microphone, but it does have its moments where people come through really quiet. I used to have to remind Ark about that a lot, too.
I think he was only, not too loud when he was talking.
Well,
get a little softer in his voice.
The thing is that Ark has a tendency to mumble from time to time.
Yeah.
Or at least he did back when we started recording. And you know, it's just like, we need to speak loudly and clearly. I'm dead. You need to speak clearly. That's why I always...
They're fast.
I always try to project my voice. And then I come through great on the recordings. And then I'm always, like, bummed, because oftentimes my co-hosts and guest co-hosts are quiet, and I'm, like, sad, because then I'm like, man, how do I adjust the audio?
How do I make them louder?
Because that's the thing, right? Is I've found a way to split the audio into 2 layers.
That's good.
So we have the game audio and the voiceover audio. And I'm pretty proud of having figured that out, because I literally just sat down one day and I was like, hey, I wonder if I can do this. And then I got it working. And there's been a few issues with it since then, but in general I think it's greatly improved the audio quality of our channel. But that being said, is your audio and my audio is still on the same channel, so I can't make you louder and me not louder.
Yeah.
So if I come through clearly, then I gotta make sure that you're coming through clearly. Or whoever else I'm co-hosting with is coming through clearly. And then I'm like, oh, well, now I'm too loud. Because I sounded fine before, but now it sounds like I'm yelling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll definitely speak louder.
All you need to do is speak clearly, confidently, and not mumble too much. That's the other reason I like encouraging people to really commit to their bits. You know, if you're gonna make a joke,
stick to it.
Yeah, just say it clearly. You know, don't screw around with it. Also, I'm dead. I got stuck in a fire pit because I couldn't move anywhere because I was stuck at the corner of the screen. You're almost dead, by the way.
Immortality is just beyond. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
On the bright side, both those paths led to the same place, so neither of them were dead ends, and they both led to the same place, and we're back where we were.
Yeah.
Both more of the map filled out.
Yeah, that's convenient.
But yes. No, it's good. It's good to commit to your bits.
My bits.
Just so that everyone can hear them. That's one thing that I've definitely seen Ark do a few times. Is occasionally he'll start like singing or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sing it louder, man. If you're gonna sit there sing, don't just be like, na 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 na, because it's like nobody hears him. And then I'm like, man, that was a hilarious song you just sung.
Sing louder,
Like,
my friend.
let everyone hear it. I'm sitting here on the couch and I can barely hear. Oh god, now you're dead.
Oh jeez.
My turn to run away.
Run, you stubby little leg dwarf.
Da.
Dar. What was that one dwarf language like dar, dar? Something with r.
Oh, you're thinking of I was talking about one of the other D&D games I watched online, Dice Camera Action, where all of the poor dwarves had a accent or like an inflection thing where they ended every sentence with like some sort of syllable. And the one I remember most was yar. I've got my axe, yar.
Me lightning balls, yar.
I'm going on an adventure, yar.
Gonna shoot 'em up, yar.
Here's my whirlwind attack, yar.
Good, yar.
That was that bit. But that's totally just like that's the problem with stuff like that, right? It's like and I often feel bad sometimes because like that bit is not our bit, right?
Yeah.
Like it's fun, and I would encourage people who are interested to go check out Dice Camera Action because I think it's a lot of fun. But like, you know, it's someone else's joke. I don't know. I don't feel great about using other people's jokes. Sometimes you get like generic jokes where it's like in a joke book kind of thing. Yeah. And it's like, well, everybody basically knows that joke, or you could just do a Google search and find that joke. But then there's also people who do like, you know, comedians and stuff like that, right? And like their jokes are their brand. You know, taking someone's brand is kind of plagiarism.
In a way, it's kind of free promotion. I mean, the
well, if you
huge
can
audience that we have, you know.
If you can cite them back, yeah. But like, if I heard a comedian say something like 3 years ago, like at a friend's house, and I don't know the comedian because it's something my friends listen to, but not someone I know,
Yeah.
then, you know, if I repeat their joke, I say I can't remember whose it was, or maybe I just won't mention it because I can't remember where I heard it even. And then it's like, well, now it's just straight up, the joke has been used. And, you know, I can't give proper credit to where it came from. So I don't know, I've just never really liked using other people's jokes if I can get away with it. Sometimes references are fun, but just gotta be careful with such things.
Yep.
It's my opinion, anyhow.
Sometimes you just gotta learn to be swifty. Swifty in here.
So you're not
Raise
committing.
up your hands. Chin on the floor.
Yeah, see, you're mumbling. You're not committing.
Gotta get swifty. It's swifty in here.
See, now you're getting a little more committed.
Yeah.
Now if you can just do a voice.
Do a voice, daddy.
No, not that voice.
Man, that guy dropped so much gold.
Yeah, I should have just run away. It's too tempting when it's like right at my feet. I'm just like, ah, reflex.
It's right there.
Why would I not pick up all this gold? Oh, I'm dead. I should pay attention to my health. Oh boy. But yeah, man. Comedy's weird. I don't know anything about comedy. I pretend. I pretend like I know things about comedy.
Yeah, well, each point has its own validation there. Where the heck? Oh, there it is.
You're running through places we haven't been before. You're pissing off more people.
Well,
I mean, at that point, you might as well have committed. Just run past them.
Ah, I'm the bird.
Run right through them. Don't stop.
Over through here.
You're gonna get stuck in the fire pits.
Get over here, yar. To the field of ye immortality.
Alright. Now I'm back, and I can minimize that map so it stops obstructing the screen. But I think we're gonna come back next time anyways, just because this has been an episode.
Yeah.
So we'll keep running through the city. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I meant to open up this map. Because I don't know how much more of the city there is. I'm guessing this big open area is like the main area of this place, so after this we may move on.
I guess.
I'm not sure.
Maybe just ridiculously huge like the marsh?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, god dang it, open the menu again. It's fine. Ah, I opened the menu again.
Feast against
All
my
right.
Battlestar Galactica helm.
Anyways, we'll come back next time on Operation Pixel.